Welcome back to BattleTech here on Serious Gaming. Then let's begin. Let's go to war. Yes, we shall proceed. First strike in orbit, Weldry. Weldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Aurigan Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life, and for the past 3 years, Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of an imposing structure appears on your view screen as the solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Tarian architecture. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding family, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free, not just for political gain, but because they're our people, and we need your help to do it. I need to know what I'm about to send my lines into. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? Everything from the sub-zero climate to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can stretch for miles. You're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers for harmful bacteria. And we're dropping infantry there on purpose. The army will be safe. Population centers like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Ervertanen. Aren't the founding lords and ladies supposed to be powerless figureheads? There are different kinds of powers, Mad Dog. The founding houses may be anemic in terms of martial strength, but their wards still carry weight in the Aurigan Reach. If they rally behind us, the people will love them, will follow. Governments have been toppled with less. My uncle has hardline supporters everywhere. Their ranks have swelled in the absence of strong opposition, but the remaining members of the founding council rally their people against the Directorate if given the chance. By freeing Weldry, we'll give them that chance. You've got an army, what do you need us for? Subtle, decisive action. I'll lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you'll sneak in, attack the Icebox, and liberate it. We'll see my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. Reminds me of a lightning raid I went on for your father's military. That was a good plan. No. 2. Right up until we make contact with the enemy. I don't understand what you're saying, Mad Dog. And the chaos of the battlefield is one of the major reasons why I need you on this drop. You and Masvet improvised on Koromodir, and you've got me through the coup alive. I'll be counting on you to use the same adaptability on Weldry, should the need arise. I'll remain in radio contact with you after we hit the ground. Go hunting, Mad Dog. Give my uncle's troops the hell they've earned. After the Directorate's presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox has been liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Okay, removing Reckless, taking Behemoth. I'll put... Yeah, I think that's fine. Glitch will stay in the Centurion, Mad Dog in the Blackjack. I think we're good to go. Well, maybe one change. Medusa there. Maybe. I mean, the Centurion is a powerhouse. It's capable of dealing quite a lot of damage, and I don't want to waste its turns on doing sensor locks. So it just makes some sense to switch people around like that. I mean, I'm just capable of doing this mission. This is it, our first strike against my uncle's Directorate. Our first step towards justice. While I lead the Restoration Army against Weldry's primary spaceport, you will launch a sneak attack against Icebox and liberate it. I know that you can do it, Mad Dog. We can do this together. Hard to believe we're going to war against the Directorate. I don't know about you, but from my perspective, it's long overdue. Make them pay for what they took from us. Make it hurt. Let's...
Command Interface initiated.
There are two entrances into the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. I'm also seeing an LRM emplacement between the two checkpoints. Battle mech defenses should be practically null, as predicted. Lady Arano's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen. Nothing I can handle. Clear away the opposition and capture the prison. Lady Arano, then Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. Okay. Let's just save and begin. Turret generators.
Yep.
On my way.
I need to deal with those turret generators. There's a prison gate.
Move order received.
On my way.
And none of them can use their long-range artillery for some reason. I'll deal with it.
Yes, Commander.
What do you need? Roger.
I hear ya. Coordinates received.
Alright.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Good to go.
We begin a fight.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I still don't understand why those turret generators are out of reach, but okay. Maybe because I'm not in combat.
Aye, aye.
Good to go. Roger that.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Moving out.
Alright. Vehicles. Turrets! Damn it. Here we go.
Commander.
Ready for orders.
Yes, Commander. Confirm. Hostile on sensors.
Commander. Roger. Good to go. You betcha.
This is the Warden. We have an intruder alert. All combat units, prepare to repel hostile.
Standing by. Waiting for orders.
Ready for orders.
Receiving you.
Orders.
those prison gates on either side are going to be the best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside, or jump the walls if your lance is capable of it. Your call. Open fire.
Here it comes. Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Engaging target. Target building. Destroyed.
Alright, turret generator destroyed.
Orders.
Open fire.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Got it.
Alright, that is one turret destroyed. I'll need to use the blackjack to destroy the other turret generator.
Systems. Holding. They've got a sensor lock on me.
Engaging target.
Okay, another turret.
Building. Destroyed.
Yeah, another turret generator destroyed.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Yeah? Got it.
What's up, boss?
Alright. Vehicle destroyed. Time to take down that turret as well.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated. Waiting for orders. I read you, Commander. Moving out. Commencing Alpha Strike. Gotcha!
Ooh. Oh, yeah. That was painful. Those were some turrets.
Engaging target.
Yeah. Didn't need to use the autocannons and their
Enemy unit
limited
destroyed.
ammunition for this.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Oh, I screwed
Smoked
up.
'em.
Alright.
Receiving you.
Alright, I need to take down those turret generators.
Firing.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Locked on target.
Good to go. I copy. Firing.
Alright. Take down those turret generators, as many of them as I can.
Engaging multiple targets.
Not good enough to destroy
I
the
hear ya. On my way.
bulldog, but good enough to start the work.
No problem.
Okay.
I've got enough guns for everyone.
Another vehicle destroyed.
Bye-bye.
The gates will soon be open. And with all these power generators destroyed,
Engaging multiple targets. Target building destroyed.
Aye, aye.
Waiting for orders. Waiting Waiting on you, Commander.
Orders.
On my way. Locking on.
Good to go.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. Got it.
What do you need? Position confirmed. Locked on. Target destroyed. Standing by.
Full throttle.
Alright, gonna destroy that last turret generator. Hopefully that will be enough. And then we'll be able to enter the prison complex. Wait, is this it? I mean, I kinda expected more of a challenge, to be honest. Or a bigger mission, maybe.
Waiting for orders.
Moving to position. Target confirmed.
There.
One less target.
All the turret generators have been shut down.
Ready for orders.
Now, before I start pummeling the prison gates, I should probably get my heat down.
What can I do for you? Moving out. Roger that. Firing on target.
Engaging target.
Okay, the prison gate is open.
Orders.
I don't understand exactly. Who am I fighting here? Are there any enemies? Possibly.
Yeah.
Let's
Location
see.
confirmed.
We step in.
Good to go.
And I don't see any enemies. And I have dealt with all the turret generators. That I've seen, anyway. So just gonna move. Okay, activating all weapons.
What's up, boss? Uh-huh.
Alright, glitch. First one through. Excellent work, Commander. The prison is yours. All Directorate personnel to action stations. God damn it, this is not the drill. Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have had the lance in reserve.
Lady Arano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Okay. So, the bastard held the lance in reserve, huh?
Yes, Commander.
Hold on. Let's see what kind of mechs we're dealing with here.
Standing by. On the move.
Mad Dog will also be going in. I barely see anything of the enemy.
We got bad guys.
Here we go. There's a Jenner. Open fire with ACs.
Enemy mech. Critical
Nice.
damage detected.
Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is really bad.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
On my way. Sensors show more hostiles.
Commander. Target acquired. I hear ya. Got it. This should be good.
Well, many of its guns are out of commission. Oh, fuck me.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that hit me in the meat.
That did... There is no good way around this. I did leave myself exposed when I shouldn't have. I didn't quite expect that he would throw so much at me at the same time. So the bastard was actually quite smarter than he looked in holding an lance in reserve. Well, lesson learned. Don't mess around with that. I thought, oh, it's just a Jenner. It should be easy. No. That is not easy. That's an AC 10 fucking hell, an autocannon 10. That's gonna do some damage.
Command interface initiated.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
Commander. Understood. Moving fast. We got bad guys!
Engaging target.
Good to go. Don't need to tell me twice. Another blip on my screen. Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Ready for orders. On my way. Let her rip.
Alright, it's knocked down. That leaves it vulnerable.
Yes, Commander. I copy. Acknowledged.
Alright, it took quite a bit of a beating. That's ensured.
Reporting structural damage. Waiting for orders. Moving to position. Affirmative. That's a critical hit.
I'm under heavy fire here.
Engaging multiple targets.
Mike Carter, damn you! We
Yep.
can't let this prison fall!
One. Alright, we're left with 3 of them.
Took a hard hit there.
I'm showing minor damage. Good to go. Firing.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Okay, we did some damage to the Jaeger mech.
That shot got past my armor.
Damage minimal.
Ouch. Alright, I can leave that one for last and I can focus fire everything. For the Aurigan people. Reinforcements? Well, well, well. Lady Arano, you have arrived.
All weapons committed.
Reporting. Internal damage.
Damage minimal.
Barely hit, Commander.
Commander.
Waiting for orders. Commander. Affirmative.
Aye, aye.
Alright. That Jaeger mech now gets his shot.
Armor breach. Internal damage. Oh, you bastards.
Well. Open fire.
All weapons committed.
CT destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah. Engaging target.
Have a bit of that.
Hostile removed.
Alright. Now,
What's up, boss?
for that one. For the Jaeger. Take it down. The pilot is injured.
Good to go.
Finish it, Glitch.
All weapons are go. Enemy down.
The prison is ours, thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I'll assume you're bring us down for this victory celebration. There will be no celebrating after what I saw your gods there is the things the director has done to these people. Camilla, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital right now. What is it? Better you see for yourself. And Camilla, prepare yourself. This isn't gonna be easy. Well, outside of my Centurion taking quite a beating, that would have been nice to not have that. It's still okay. The Aurigan Directorate. Reputation hated. Oof. So, what exactly is in the hospital? Guess we'll have to find out, won't we?
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was here all this time.
Raju.
Alright, the Arano restoration. Kamiya, I'm so sorry. I know how much he meant to you. He was a friend, a mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was the second father to me, and my uncle condemned him. Waste away on this rock. To die wretched and broken in agony. Your cousin did this. Lady Victoria. No, I knew Sir Raju longer than either of you. I'll avenge you. I'll avenge him, I'll promise you that. We'll avenge him together. There's no coming back from what I've witnessed here today. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The icebox isn't the prison. It's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family is behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but to try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've scattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Koromodir, to galvanize your supporters and to weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Espinosa stole the throne at galvanized your supporters. I like the sound of that. It won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who love House Arano have been keeping their heads down, and we won't break them of that overnight. In truth, an appreciable percentage of Koromodir's population supports Director Espinosa. In centralizing power, he improved the quality of life on the throne world considerably, and people will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory on Weldry, we've all seen what happened to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated, those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough, the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Kamiya. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing. But Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there. On the other end of the battlefield, the war crews, all hunched and broken, the graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as I could see. Every time I blink, I see it, the misery that was allowed to fester here. If I hadn't left the Aurigan military to join Raju, I'd have wound up in the Directorate's army. I'd be complicit in this. Every director in MechWarrior is. But it isn't their fault, naturally. Before my uncle's coup, the Aurigan Reach was better than this. Was it? This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but can't. Word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Arano. Focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Still, shit, use your imagination. The key is, you do something, and you move on. Thank you, Chief Vertanen. You have a good crew, Mad Dog. I have a new assignment for you and a reward for your service. Durgar appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but she appears to be space-worthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant for her to serve a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal, emblazoned with Arano cormorant for all to see. I was naive. This is time for action, not symbols. And so, Mad Dog, I have decided that she will be yours to command. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you to act as my liaison. And in return, you will grow stronger, sharp, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. Sounds good to me, Lady Arano. We'll transition to Dargo directly. And I will join you directly. Now please, Camilla, go back to the triage tent and get those wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be of no use to anyone if you're dying of tetanus. Our soldiers can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. There's something I need to say.
People of the Aurigan Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Aurigan Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Aurigan people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
She is a naive child. At the end of the day. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before we officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got the chance to meet properly on Exiles. So I'm Farah Murad, or just Farah if you prefer, and it's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm gonna call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple of 100 years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take it back. If you'd seen what I saw, you would never have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of air has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. The ship is clean enough to eat off, I swear it. Respectfully, Dr. Murad, I couldn't care less how clean the ship is. I lost a friend today. Yes, Commander, I'm sorry, but for the flippancy of my tone and for what happened to your friend. I guess I'm just excited. It isn't every day that you get to introduce your new crewmates to the ship you just rebuilt. Hang on a second, Doc. This is my company, and I decide who is and who isn't in my crew. Of course, Commander, but Argo belongs to Lady Arano, and she wants me on board. Besides, you'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will, mind you, but, you know, just in case. She is right about the last part, boss. I wouldn't have the first idea how to fix this bucket if anything happened to it. She, on the other hand, rebuilt the damn thing from scratch. Honestly, if the Doc wasn't coming with us, I think I'd just rather stay on the Leopard. Thank you for the candor. Yang. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all that shouting back on Exiles. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. I hope there are no hard feelings. None at all. Keep this beast flying and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have you the opportunity. As I am, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arano told me a great deal about you and your company, all of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's Marauders. Your assistance in her father's Jaldir campaign did not go unnoticed. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what High Lord Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated and to know that someone out there still remembers Commander Markham's name. You'll be a welcome addition aboard the Augur, Lord Madeira. Thank you, Commander Mattis. Speaking of which, you'll have some time to break your new ship before Lady Arano is ready to move on Panzer. She needs to consolidate our forces on Weldry and replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders. You are to sharpen your company and grow strong. And now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest that you use it. I'll get you a fresh batch of contacts to look over, James. The whole Rimward periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debris or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I've got to say. Exciting doesn't begin to describe it. I'd rather get into a fistfight with an Atlas than let us get trapped like that again. I'm right there with you, boss. It's gonna feel damn good to spread our wings. Speaking of which, shouldn't we go aboard our new ship? That's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there. And it's got my name written all over it. Damn right it does, Yang. You all heard them. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until Lady Arano calls for us, and there's money to be made. The Argo's not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some Chief Vertanen technical resources, we can address most of the major problem. Maybe even make this place real nice again. I'll be an engineer if you want to know more. Lady Arano said she wants us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrap mechs from missions and shops, and I'll build them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually bad. Okay. We're gonna need... Okay. Okay.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving. Welcome to engineering, Commander. Happy to be here.
Well, I think that I'll need some time to sort all of this out. Costin signing out.